Welcome back, everybody. Today we got another Kevin Samuels classic. And trust me, this one goes left fast.
Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, boy. How old are you?
I am 30.
Boy, I know you 30-year-old folks need to learn how to start working damn Zoom. So, what do you have on the topic for me? What did I get wrong?
You really didn't get anything wrong. I just wanted an honest opinion. Okay. So, I'm in my 30s. I just got separated with my husband because he didn't want to move up in income wise. He's 42 and he wanted to stay working, and I wanted to push him. I would do his resumes. I would push him. I would be his cheerleader. Then after a while,
You ain't even on the subject tonight, are you? You just calling in and ask me what you want to ask.
I just want an opinion. I really do.
Well, you could have booked a one-on-one advice session and paid me for it. Why didn't you do that?
I did. I went online and the only one I saw was like 400, right?
That's what my advice costs.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. You don't think what did you think?
No, I think your time is precious. You're right. I just didn't know. I thought it was I don't know. I listen to YouTube a lot while I'm driving to work, and I didn't know.
Yeah, but you just said you went to my website and you saw it and you said, "Oh, I ain't paying that. I'll just wait till he has a show and I'll call in and ask." Okay.
No.
Yeah, let's go ahead. No. I got time. Go ahead. You divorced your husband?
Yeah, we're separated now because I was pushing him. How many kids do you have? By him, none. I only have one.
Okay, but none by him. So he's a stepfather to your child?
Yeah, but I never made him pay anything. I never.
No. If you're going to do this, we're going to do it my way. He's a stepfather to your child and you divorced him. Where'd you go to college?
I got my master's from National.
A master's? Go ahead.
Yeah. But I'm working as a nurse now, but I switched careers later because I wanted to make more money for my daughter.
And what did you do before you were a nurse?
I was a social worker.
All right. Remember the jobs remember the high value men avoid these women. So what's the problem? What's the question? You stepped away. You divorced your husband or separated because he just wasn't motivated enough for you and your child. So what's the
right? Yeah, and I feel like I think I'm a solid 7, maybe 8.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm pretty tall, 5'6".
What dress size do you wear?
I wear size 11.
And how much did you weigh?
Last time I checked, it was 145, 150.
That's bullshit.
I'm serious.
No.
I'm serious.
Excuse me. Okay. I'm an image consultant. I understand male, female sizing down to the science. You cannot be a size, you said 5'6"?
Yeah, 5'6".
And a dress size 11?
Yes.
So it's either a 10 or a 12. So you're closer to a 12. There's no way you could be.
I fluctuate a lot because during the summer.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what you're not going to do is not going to talk over me. So you're 5'6". When's the last time you weighed yourself?
About almost a year. So
yeah, exactly. Overweight women don't weigh themselves. You're not
But I'm not overweight.
Okay, look, lady. See. Here's the thing. Can you hear me speaking?
Yes, I can.
That means if you talking over me, you're doing it on purpose. What is it you want to know from me?
I really just wanted a real honest opinion. That's all I wanted to know. An honest opinion, because you can't go to a lot of men and
ask honest opinion about
their
what?
Opinion to make my situation. Am I being too harsh? Am I living?
I think you better go back to your husband, because if this is the way you talk to men, you lucky you had a man deal with you in the first place. Where's the child's father?
He's around.
Where's the child's father?
He's in their life. He lives in
father?
He lives in the same town as her, which is outside of Chicago.
Where's the child?
She lives with me.
So where's the child's father? In Chicago?
Yes.
What does he do for a living?
He's a loser.
What does he do for a living?
He drives Uber.
So you got pregnant and had a child by a loser.
Yeah,
And then
because
you
I had her
decided to
young.
separate from the guy who was brave enough to be the stepfather. What does he do?
He's a janitor. He works very hard. He's a good guy.
Yeah, but you separated from the good guy.
Yeah, because
right, and okay,
Kevin, I'm trying to tell you for real.
No, all right. So you're 31 years old. How old is your child?
She just turned 12 in July.
So you got pregnant at 18 or 19?
Yeah.
All right.
I got pregnant young.
So you honestly think you're the shit?
No, I don't think I'm the shit,
You have the master's degree and a 12-year-old kid, a nurse who had a baby by a loser who drives Uber.
Right.
And you had the nerve to get rid of a hardworking man for what? You think there's going to be a better one out there for you?
No, Kevin, I don't know if I explained it right.
Okay, I asked this question, ma'am. Don't get upset, but listen. Is life easier with 2 incomes or 1?
It's easier with 2 incomes.
So why did you get rid of one? Because did you think you were going to go find somebody with another one?
What I wanted, ultimately, yes.
You won't. I'm going to tell you why. Because the way just hearing what I've heard, ma'am, you had a baby by a loser.
Yeah, I did.
Then what man who's winning wants you?
But I think if you I'm really sweet. I think I'm pretty attractive.
I don't care.
I think I'm pretty attractive.
I don't care. See, that's the thing. You think that matters, and it doesn't. What matters is you let a loser impregnate you. You have a loser's child. Then when you actually had a man who was character enough to marry you, yes, he married you, right?
Yes.
Then to be a stepfather to that child, did he want children?
He did, but he wasn't
children?
financially able.
Did he want children?
Yes.
Answer my questions the way I asked them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did.
And are you infertile?
No.
So he wanted children, but you wouldn't have a child with him.
No, I didn't.
Right. So he had to take care of a loser's baby, but you wouldn't even give that man a child, and he had the nerve.
No.
Listen,
he
woman.
Didn't take care of him.
Listen, woman. You keep trying to see. You've told plenty of women this bullshit. You're talking to a man now.
But I'm being
You're talking
honest.
to a man now. You had a baby by a loser. And you expect people to give you and say, well, she's young or whatever. No, ma'am, it counts. It counts. And that child is 12 years old. And somebody had the courage enough, the character enough to marry you. And what did you give that man? You didn't even give him the child that he wanted, but he had to take care of another man's child. That is Jesus Christ. Did you guys live together?
And yes, and I pay most of the bills.
I don't give a shit if you paid most of the bills. See, you still want to tell a story from a woman's standpoint. The man had a job. But go ahead, tell us the story the way you want to. Because I'm going to teach a lesson with this. See, what she wants to do is tell us how great she is. See, I'm a teenage mother, and then I went and got a bachelor's, and then a master's. And see, I'm driven and I'm motivated. Now, how much student loan debt are you in?
A lot.
I didn't ask you that. How much debt are you in?
Last time I calculated, I just it was like 80,000.
80,000. And how much do you make annually?
I am making 65.
And how much did your husband, I'm sorry, how much did he make?
He just told me, he showed me his checks, and he would bring on overtime because it's a well-to-do.
How much did he make?
Okay, like 22, 23 an hour, depending on what shift, what was the season.
How long were you guys married?
We were married, been together 9 years, but we were married 7.
So you have had to file taxes. How much money did he make?
We always filed separately.
When you were in school, were you working full time?
I was working part-time, which
So
I know
no,
you're
you were
supposed to do.
not. You were married
No.
while you were in school, yes?
Yes.
So who paid the bills while your married ass was in school?
Me and him.
No, he paid the bills. You were working part-time.
No, but I was still paying.
Oh,
That was still
Jesus
paying half.
Christ. Listen, and wonder why. It's simple math, ma'am. Could you have afforded to live and go to school without him?
No.
Then when
But-
shush. Then when you got your BS, then you got your bachelor's. Did he have a college degree?
I did that
Did
way
he have
when
a
he
college
wasn't in a
degree?
picture.
Did he have a college degree?
I don't know. We weren't together when I got my bachelor's. I
Okay.
started over in nursing. I got my RN later, so I had my master's.
All right.
So
So when you were okay, you said y'all been together how long? 9 years?
yes,
But you were married 7?
yes,
You're 31?
yes.
You've been together since you were 22?
Yes.
So when you were in college for undergrad, were you guys living together?
No, I met him soon after I graduated.
When did you got married after you graduated from college?
Yes.
Right. And how much debt were you in when you graduated from college?
A lot.
Right. And what age did you get married? 22?
Yeah.
And did you guys move into an apartment?
Yes.
All right. And then he had a job as a janitor.
Well, when we first moved in, he didn't have a job, but I believed in him.
I
and
don't
that's
give a
why
shit.
I
He
did-
got a job. Like you
Right.
said, when you were in grad school, you couldn't have done it without him, could you?
No, when I was in
No,
nursing
you
school, I
couldn't.
couldn't
And let
have
me
done it.
guess, and when did those student loan payments start? When did you have to start making payments? After grad school?
Yeah.
So you didn't have to make any payments on your undergrad?
Yeah, I had to make payments on my
So you had to make
undergrad
payments
and
on your
grad.
undergrad while you were in grad school, right?
No, it's on hiatus when you in
Right.
school.
So after you got out of grad school
Yeah.
and you graduated in grad school, what year?
I don't even know. I'm just so tired. I'm just so
I
frustrated.
don't want to hear this sorry, sad shit. I don't want to hear this sorry, woe is me
You're
shit.
supposed to be my brother. You're alpha.
I don't want to hear this no, because I'm tired of black women like you who done reproduced and had a child and wants a goddamn excuse, and then you get rid of good men because you think you all that.
No,
I don't want to hear it, ma'am. You graduated with your master's in 2 years.
Yeah.
All right, so
yeah,
you're
2
roughly
years.
24, 25. That means somewhere during your life, after you got a bachelor's and a master's, that no working janitor still had to pay some money towards light, rent, food, your college student loan debt, and he doesn't even have a degree. He had to spend money putting food in your child's mouth because it ain't his. He didn't even
But
shut up. He didn't even get a child out of the deal. He's paying for another man's child who you called a loser. And then you have the nerve to come over here talking about, I divorced him because he wasn't ambitious.
But
and
Kevin,
then
I
you're going to
really-
get out here on the open dating market and tell this story. You are a permanent side chick, ma'am. You're a side
But-
chick because of your character. I don't need to
But
hear
I'm-
I don't need to hear any, I don't need to
How?
hear the rest of the story. I don't need to hear how cute you think you are or how special you
But
think
I
you
did-
are.
I
I
paid-
don't want to hear any of this bullshit. I'm so sick of black women like this. Just think that because she got a degree. Remember? I got a degree and I'm a 7. I deserve a doctor now. It's these level up channels that do this shit, man. And she has practiced telling this story to women and suckers for the longest.
Gentlemen, this Kevin Samuels conversation starts with a woman saying she wants an honest opinion about her recent separation. She's in her early 30s, has a master's degree, works as a nurse, and has a 12-year-old daughter. She says she separated from her husband because she felt he wasn't motivated enough financially. She says she pushed him to improve his career, helped with resumes, encouraged him, and eventually became frustrated because he didn't seem interested in moving up. Kevin immediately focuses on one question. What exactly did you leave? because this wasn't simply a woman leaving a bad man. According to her own description, her husband worked hard, married her, helped raise her daughter, and provided another income for the household. And Kevin points out something very practical. Life is generally easier with two incomes than one. So if the husband was hardworking and contributing, Kevin questions why she believed leaving him was going to improve her situation. Then the conversation gets much more uncomfortable. Kevin asks about the biological father of her daughter. She describes him negatively and says he drives for Uber. Kevin's argument is that her relationship history matters. She had a child very young with one man, and years later, another man was willing to marry her and become a stepfather. But she says that man didn't have children with her because he wasn't financially stable enough. Kevin sees a major contradiction. The man she says was good enough to marry her and help raise her daughter wasn't good enough for her future, but she expects to find someone better afterward. And that's where Kevin's criticism becomes less about income and more about relationship value and decision-making. She repeatedly brings up her education, career, appearance, and the fact that she's a sweet woman. But Kevin's response is essentially, those things don't erase your relationship history. A master's degree doesn't automatically make someone a better partner. Being attractive doesn't automatically make someone a better partner. Having a successful career doesn't automatically mean you've made successful relationship decisions. And that's probably the biggest lesson from this exchange. Kevin also challenges her on something many people overlook. What exactly are you offering in return? If a man accepts a woman with a child, takes on a stepfather role, works hard, and builds a household with her, what does she bring to that arrangement? That's the question Kevin keeps forcing her to confront. And gentlemen, there's another lesson here. Don't evaluate relationships solely through the lens of, can I find someone better? Ask, what do I actually have right now? And what would replacing it realistically require? Because sometimes people become so focused on upgrading their partner that they fail to recognize the value of the person already standing beside them. Do you think she made a reasonable decision by leaving her husband? Or did Kevin have a point that she may have undervalued what she already had? Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let me know what you think in the comments.